Hi, I'm Tasha Marbury of Basketball Wives, and you're watching BOSSIP.com. I do feel like it's not staying true to the name. There was this girl, one of my friends went to a comedy show, and she said that Chris Rock was like, you know, the name of the show does not go with what, it doesn't, the name isn't fitting, and he said they should call it Hoes on Pros. And I was like, well, that's not fair because I am married. And, you know, there's been a few, like Shawnee was married, Tami was married. So, you know, it's basketball. Why? You know, what else would they call it? Drama and cattiness, it comes with the fact that a lot of people want to feel like, oh, my life isn't so bad. Look at what they're doing. You know, so it makes people feel better about their own situations. And I don't know, I think America or people in general are just looking for a change, like something that's more uplifting, more positive, and hopefully, you know, as reality TV still is on and goes through its trends and its waves, that it'll start moving more towards that. Even with T.I. and Tiny, I mean, that's a very good show, positive show. Like I've never had, throughout my time in being with Stefan and being around women, and you know, he was in the league for 13 years. I never had any issues with any wife, girlfriend. You know, it was all more like sisterhood. We all got along. You know, everybody was, for me personally, you know, it was just like, we just all embraced each other. I mean, what's going on the show? A lot of times, of course, you know, it's TV, so they have to create scenarios, but I just feel like there needs to be more positive things going on, more, you know, people embracing what somebody has going as far as their business, or it's just not a good depiction to me of what true basketball wives or wives in general go through. It's not even an act. It's just me being who I am. You know, class to me is innate. It's organic. It's not something that you can pay for. And I've always carried myself to a very high standard. And I don't have, you know, at times when warranted, if something goes on, especially if somebody did something to one of my kids, or I felt like, you know, but I'm 37 years old. There's no need for me to fight and curse people out. You can articulate yourself in a way where you don't have to, you know, act crazy and throwing bottles or whatever, you know, at somebody. That's just not how I carry on, even in my day-to-day life. So why would I get on the show and carry on like that? From my experiences with her, I wouldn't say that she's a bully. I just would say that, you know, she's very expressive, and if she feels like, you know, with Tami, you just don't know what you're gonna get from one day to the next. She could be Tamisha today, she could be Tami tomorrow, you know, but overall Tami, I do like Tami as a person. She's fun, she's, you know, somebody you can laugh with and have a good time with. And like you said, this is TV, people, at the end of the day, everything you see is not, you know, 100%. We all know that if it came down to it, that Suzie wouldn't stand a chance in the ring. So, you know, her hitting my hat off, that was just her being, maybe like I said, she didn't take her meds that day. So I'm like, you hit my hat off my head. It's not that big of a deal. It's not like when we were growing up as kids, you crossed this line, you knocked this leaf off my shoulder. You know, that's what we did in the South. So punked me, not at all. We're looking into other areas in, you know, the New York area, and we considering going to Jersey, and you know, that was just our first location, trial and error, of course, and yeah, definitely expanding different boroughs. We've had requests to come to Manhattan, Queens, you know, all over. I mean, I'm just into a whole lot of things. Like, I like to decorate. I want to get into like motivational speaking at some point. I would like to write a book about overcoming obstacles, you know, and not giving up on your dreams. Fitness, wellness, health, I mean, you name it, I'm there. Oh, my fitness routine, it can consist of me lifting weights. I box. I love to lift weights, that's my main thing. I do Soul Cycle. I hate running, so I don't really do a lot of running. What else do I do? Did I say jump rope? I did say that, right? I run stairs, but mainly I lift weights because I just like to, you know, add a little muscle and the abs, and you know, I like the way how it makes me look.